If you don't like fairy tales but still want something weird, then walk into a misty Polish wood. This looks like a glitch in a video game. You'll find trees that bend like question marks, and no, they weren't made by Photoshop. Walk with me into a foggy grove where every trunk takes a dramatic left turn. These are the famous Crooked Forest, Krzywy Las, about 400 pines bent on purpose or maybe by mystery. Planted around 1930, one theory says locals shaped them for curved timber, another whispers of wind snow, or something stranger. Either way, the effect is unreal trunks arcing sharply before shooting skyward, like nature practicing calligraphy. It feels like stepping into a glitchy game level, but it's real, weird, and a little beautiful. If you ever get to West Pomerania, bring curiosity and comfy shoes.
Imagine a row of identical compass needles, except they're alive, and all of them point north. Around 1930, someone planted roughly 400 pines in a stand that should have grown ordinary and vertical. But these trees did something strange. Each trunk leans north at the base, then makes a graceful S-curve and shoots skyward. Surrounding them, every other tree stands perfectly straight. No quirks, no bends, like they missed the memo. Scientists and locals have offered guesses. Wind patterns, soil shifts, human pruning, a forgotten fence line, animal trails. None explain all 400 bending the same way. Up close, the curves are almost elegant. From a distance, they read like a single, living arrow frozen mid-flight. It's a quiet, persistent anomaly. 100 years of curious direction. And it still points north, as if the trees remember something we don't.
If your grove looks like a lawnmower ran through it, you're not looking at alien pruning. If only a few saplings are flattened while neighboring trees stand tall, you're not witnessing a gravity anomaly. If the trees aren't all deformed, you're probably not seeing a genetic mutation. Epidemic. Okay. Heavy wet snow? That bruises whole sections evenly. But here, only a small cluster is down while surrounding trees are upright. A gravity anomaly. Cute. Gravity doesn't pick favorites. And mutation? Genetic changes show patterns across many plants, not an isolated carpet. The reality, local mechanical force explains it best, someone trampling a fallen branch, livestock, or even a vehicle or ATV path. Check for compressed soil, tire tracks, bite marks, snapped stems at the base. Myth busted. Look for local impact, not cosmic conspiracies.
I bet you didn't know farmers once shaped whole trees. Shaped into ship ribs for historic wooden boats and curved into chairbacks and decorative seating. Not magic, just clever tools and traditional techniques. Here's how it worked in practice, step by step. Myth 3. Ancient storms supposedly warped them. Fact. Some bends are too regular and repeatable to be random. Myth 2. Tree diseases supposedly forced odd shapes. Fact. Disease makes chaotic damage, not smooth uniform curves. Myth 1. Only nature could do this, they say. Fact. German farmers likely used specialized clamps and cuts to bend saplings as they grew, shaping living wood, a living workshop that produced ready-made curved timber for ships, perfect for boat ribs for furniture, chairbacks, arms, and frames. It's efficient, fewer joints, stronger pieces, a predictable curve every time. So next time you see a perfect arc in an old forest tip, your hat, it might be human engineering grown one tree at a time. Why do 90% of local stories disappear after a war? Because the witnesses die or leave, and the landscape keeps its own counsel. This is the secret of the lost town and its planted forest. During World War II, the town was wiped off the map, homes burned, records gone. The people who planted those trees either fled or never came back. No one left to explain the patterns or the meanings carved into trunks. Over decades, the forest grew, routes shifted, saplings replaced originals, and memory blurred. Scientists can date trees, archaeologists can read soil, but motive and message? Those were in human heads, not rings. So the forest keeps its secret. Physical evidence survives, but the why, stories, intentions, jokes died with the town. We can reconstruct possibilities, but certainty slipped away with the last witness. The truth isn't missing, it's hidden in absence. Some mysteries stay mysterious, and sometimes that's the point.